Woo! What's up? Here we go. Trying to get this set up. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna get this thing started. What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just looking. I had somebody ask me a question about my systems or whatever. I don't think I got great systems. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I do. I'm just kind of looking at my text line right now to see somebody text me back about a deal. Somebody text me back about a deal. So I'm about to see if I can get this deal locked up. Told me to go ahead and send the contract, so I'm gonna have to send the contract. Probably send it tomorrow morning. I'll put the contract together tonight, send it tomorrow morning. Yeah, man. That's something I've been doing lately, man. I ain't been taking days off really on texting. It's so easy to text that I really don't take no days off on it. So that's what I've been doing, man. Just texting like crazy. Like I said, still texting people. But I'm going to go through and tell y'all kind of how I set up my whole text system. And y'all can ask me questions, whatever whatever you got questions about. But I'm going to go and just tell you kind of how I set it up. And that way you can go set up, where's this deal at, bro? Where was the lead from? So this deal right here, I just pulled a list straight from PropStream, an absentee list in my area. I pulled it off PropStream, and I skipped tracing on Lead Sherpa, and I just texted just today. I texted them out. Person texted me back. They actually said, my text message was good day. What his name? Willina or something like that. It's Crystal with REI Group. Have you considered a cash offer on your home at blah, blah, blah lane? Bam, that was my text. And then they text me back, I'll consider an offer for $225. I text them back, thanks for getting back with us. If we were able to purchase your property completely as is, take care of the realtor fees and closing costs associated with the sale, would you be able to do it at $210? She said yes. I said, gotcha. We were able to get you to $210 as is with no realtor fees and closing costs. Can we get the paperwork over to you to get the process started? She said, you can send me the paperwork, but the closing date will have to be after I purchase my new property. I said, gotcha, no problem. Can you send us over your email what date you would like to set the closing by? This date would be flexible based on when you close on your new property. We just need to set a preliminary date. So she takes back, a good tentative date would be July the 30th. My email is blah, 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 blah. So bam, there you go. Deal just like that. At least a good lead where I can probably get on the contract. They already agreed to the price, so make the contract basic. As long as they agree on the price, bam, get it over to them. See if they'll sign it. I know I'll be able to get this locked up. I know I got a buyer that'll probably want it. And then, shoot, if everything work out, man, could be a deal. Could be. So, but anyways, just wanted to answer that question. So are you familiar with text magic? I'm not, man. I'm not too familiar with text magic. I heard it work. I heard they charge you per text. So I don't know about that. What do you think about the Trace Act? I heard of the Trace Act. I really hadn't looked into it too much. As long as Lead Sherpa let me keep texting, I'm going to keep texting until somebody stop me. But anyway, so a lot of old sellers don't text. Yeah, a lot of old sellers don't text. So I got VAs that cold call during the day, Monday through Friday. So hopefully we can catch them. You better send it now. You stupid, man. Time kills all day. You right about that, man. Time kills all, man. That's a good one. Time kills all deals, man. You right about that. But I'm good, man. I give y'all this time right here, man. I'll send it. I'll probably send it tonight though, no doubt. But I give y'all this time, man. I ain't even gonna trip. You know, I'm gonna send it over tonight. I ain't even gonna trip. Um, I gotta follow up with a few myself. Yeah, follow up is key, man. A lot of people be texting out. Oh, I need to text more. Oh, nobody replied. And I think that this not a follow up, but shoot, following up is big, man. Follow up is key. So when you were working 9 to 5, I've been working my 9 to 5 this whole time. So I work my 9 to 5 all the time. When you were working your 9 to 5, did you ever cold call? I'm a teacher, so during the summer I was cold calling. So I was cold calling during the summer, and I still plan on cold calling this summer. So even like when I would get off work teaching, I would still go start cold calling. I'd jump on the dollar from like 6 to 8 and give me some calls in, or whatever. It's just that I had made a good amount of money, and I was reading a book called 10X by Grant Cardone, and it was like, shoot, I had just made 30K. I was like, how do I 10X this? Like, how do I turn 30K into 300K? So I was like, shoot, I need to hire some people, get some people on my team. I'm still in the process of doing that right now. I'm trying to hire somebody that can manage all my leads that's coming in, because I got some good VAs that's bringing in leads, and just like this lead I got today, it's bringing in pretty good leads, but I need somebody to follow up on the leads, right? I need somebody to, when that lead come in, bam, they call on right back. Like if this happened during the day, I can't even call this person, but I need somebody that can, boop, pick up that phone, call them, and go through and qualify the lead, and then after you qualify the lead, try to get a price out of them, and then I can let the person know how much we can offer, and then bam, they go back and try to lock it up for less, 10K or 12, 15K lower than what the buyer would buy that. Anyways, so is Lead Sherpa an app? Lead Sherpa is a website. They do have an app, but it's a website that I use to text and skip trace. So can I get a VA list? Yeah, if you want the VA list, I got like 70 VA emails. Just DM me your email, and I'll share with you the VA list I got. Do you cold call on weekends? Do people answer? I had a VA cold call on the weekend, and it seemed like they bring in a good number of leads on the weekends for some reason. I guess people are not at work, so they can answer their phone. So it's like, bam, they answer their phone and delete. I think the same thing with texting. It's like when I'm texting on the weekend, I see people responding. I even see like people respond on the weekend that I text them like days ago, but they respond on the weekend. So I don't know, and I think a lot of people don't work on the weekend, so they may not get but one call on the weekend, or they may not have but one person texting them on the weekend. So, I don't know though. I have no data to prove that the weekends are better. So I'm just saying, come on, put the team together, bro. You smash it even more. Yeah, dude, I gotta put the team together. But my thing is, I want system and processes in place before I start bringing people on, and not really have no system or processes for them to follow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of putting my system and processes together, and then bring the people on so they can execute the system and the processes. So I want everything written out and everything down to where, to a T, where we executing. So what's the potential profit on that deal? I think the potential profit on that deal is probably 10 to 15K. It's somewhere between 10 to 15K is potential profit on that deal. So I'm thinking it's 10 to 15K. But anyways, yeah, Cass is the man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to put together systems, man. If y'all got it down pat, man, share it with me. Because if y'all got it written down, share it with me. Because I'm just trying to write it all down. I got stuff in my head, but it ain't no good in my head. Like, what's in my head ain't no good to somebody else. So I'm just trying to write the whole system down and get going. So, but anyway, so I get right into it, man. Tell y'all kind of how I got stuff set up. So When I got my first deal, my first few deals, I was like, shoot, let me try to put together a system. So what I did, well, when I got my first deal, I was texting. I was using I was actually using batch leads to text. So I was texting people, texting people, texting people, texting people, texting people, and bam, when I was texting people, so I was just texting people and doing my own follow-ups just off memory, right? Oh, I remember I talked to that person. But anyway, so what I started doing when I created a system, I connected batch leads to Podio, right? So I would text and batch leads. So what I had to do in batch leads is set up like templates to where, like, it's automated messages that will go out to these people, and I just hitting a button and texting on batch leads, right? And they charge me like 3 cents a text or whatever, and I have to pay some subscription fee or whatever. But that's what I was doing on batch leads, and I had prop stream. So I had prop stream and batch leads. I was pulling my list off prop stream, putting it on batch leads. So prop stream was like where you can buy lists. I was just pulling absentee, with high equity and in my just local market. And that's really all I was doing. I was just doing individuals with single family with no more than an acre of land, absentee, no older than 1960, no newer than 2000. So that's what I was doing in my little area. And then that's the list I was pulling. And I still kind of pull that same kind of list. I mix it up a little bit, but that same general list I pulled from PropStream. Then I downloaded and I uploaded the batch leads. When I uploaded the batch leads, I would text the people after I created those different templates. Bam, text, 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 text. They would come in. I can now push them to Podio. So what you have to do is you have to integrate Podio and batch leads, right? And there's videos on YouTube about how to integrate those. So you go on YouTube, look up videos how to integrate those. So I integrate those. I push my leads to Podio, and once those leads get to Podio, that's when I follow up on them. I set follow up dates in Podio, and like I said, you can go on YouTube and watch videos on how to set up Podio. My main thing in Podio is my calendar. So it tells me what leads, I put follow-up dates on my leads, and it tells me what leads I need to be calling today, like on my follow-up. So I follow up on my leads in Podio every day. And then I got my cold callers. So at first, I started cold calling using call tools, right? So I set up call tools. It's a whole video on YouTube how to set. I do everything through YouTube. Set up my call tools from the YouTube video, and so I upload my list to my text platform. It used to be batch leads. Now I use Lead Sherpa, but I also upload my leads to call tools. And when I upload those leads to call tools, I get on the dollar, bam, and it's calling those same leads, right? And I know it's probably not the most effective way, but that's just the way I've been doing. I'm just telling you what I've been doing. I'm telling you, I don't have it figured out. I'm just going. I'm trying to figure it out. Like some of the people in here, some people in here got it figured out way better than I do. So, but anyways, so I'm calling those people on call tools. That's what I was doing, and then I hired my VAs to do it. Well, I don't know how I figured out this site about a site onlinejobs.ph. I must have heard about it somewhere on YouTube. But I went on onlinejobs.ph. I put out a job post, and then a bunch of VAs responded. Well, I went and took all the emails for the people responding and made a big list, just so that when I'm no longer connected to onlinejobs.ph, I still got that list. So if you need a VA list, hit me up and I'll give you my list of VAs. All right. So I pay my VAs like $3 an hour. Now I've given them a raise to $4 an hour. I got great VAs. I think they bring me in good leads and stuff like that. So if they get a lead that come through through call tools, they push it over to to Podio, because I also integrated Podio to call tools. There's videos on YouTube about that as well. So everything funnels into Podio, and Podio is where all the leads come. And then I put them on my calendar, right? Or I follow up with them the same day. I follow up with all of them that same day. But then after I follow up that same day, I put them in I give them a follow-up date, so now they on my calendar, and I know to check my calendar every day and call everybody back, right? So that's my system. That's basically how I got everything set up. And prop screen cost me $100. Lead Sherpa cost $400, and now they charging per text. Call tools cost me $100, so that's $600 right there. And I pay for skip tracing, which I probably spend like $500 skip tracing every month now, so that's like $1,100. And then I pay my VA, which that's I think $480 or something like that. So I'm right around like $1,500, $1,600 spending every month. So yeah, that's kind of my operations. That's my whole little system. So if you got questions about like what I do, that little system that I got, just let me know. And I've been making probably I'm averaging about 10K a month. But I'm starting to pick up. Like it's starting to pick up. So like last month I did eight. I think I did like 15K. This month I did 28 and 8. 28 and 8. That'd be, what's that? 20,000, 8,000, 28 plus 8 is 36. So I been and did 36. And then the month after that, June, I already got set up 7,000. 10,000. So I'm already at 17,000 in June. And then, oh no, 17. No, I'm already up like 22. I'm already up like 22,000 in June. So it's starting to pick up. So that's what I've been doing, man. That's what I've been making off of this stuff. So what do you think about Coweta County? I actually just pulled a list from Coweta County. And I plan on texting them probably starting tomorrow. So that's what I think about Coweta County. I just pulled a list from over there. So if you're around Coweta County, hit me up though, because I like to work with people in my area. I think we can get some stuff done. Batch leads, Podio leads, Sherpa call tools. Yep. But batch leads and lead Sherpa, I switched from batch leads to lead Sherpa. So I don't use batch leads anymore. I use lead Sherpa. But you missed one with prop screen. So I use prop screen to pull lists, lead Sherpa to skip trace and text people, call tools to call people. Podio is where all the leads come in, and then I keep it on my calendar and I follow up on those leads. Yep, that's kind of how the whole thing works. So how often do you follow up? Every other day, depending on that person. I usually ask them, hey, what would be a good time to follow up? I usually ask them, or like if they, or I judge it based on how they feel or how they reacting. Or if it's a person I know, like they about to sell this property, I'm following with them like every day or every other day until they sell it, right? But anyway, so how many texts do you send a day? So right now I'm only sending like maybe 400 texts a day. I need my goal at this point, man. I was listening to a podcast where a dude was sending out like 20,000, 15,000, 20,000 text messages a day, but all he do is text though. But I really want to get into those thousands when it comes to text. At least 1,000 text messages every day. I want to say at least 1,000. I want to get up to like 4,000 text messages every day. I gotta go. I've been listening to a podcast called All In. That's like Carlos and Sal. I know a lot of people know Alex. I actually meant to do Alex not too long ago at Generational Wealth Tour. But they just talk about, and I heard a lot of people on these different podcasts. They was like, I wish I would have went all in earlier. Like I wish I would have started going all in earlier. Like where I'm at now, I'm just starting. It was like, I wish I would have scaled earlier. I wish I would have just started putting more money in the marketing earlier, right? And I think some people get scared. I know I'm scared. It's like, I don't want to spend $1,000 skip tracing, right? But it's like, if I spend that money, like Carlos Sal is like, that's investing in your business, right? And marketing is the lifeblood of your business. I agree with that. I just have to believe it, right? And actually follow through with that. It's one thing to say something, it's one thing to believe that it's true, another thing to actually follow through with it. So that's what I'm working on doing. So you only follow up with people who respond. No, on my text. So I send out text. I complete a list, and then probably a week or two later, I'll recycle that list and retext the people who didn't respond. Right, but the people who did respond, the people who say no, I just throw them off to the side. The people who go crazy, I put them on a do not call list, and then the people that respond to me, and say yes, I send them the Podio, and they actually want to sell. I send them the Podio so I can really follow up with them. And then everybody else who say yes, I go back into those campaigns and I follow up with them all the time. I just keep messaging them until they tell me no, or cuss me out or something, or end up trying to say yes or tell me what's going on so I know when to follow up. But anyways, earnest money deposit is a huge block for me right now. Dude, I know this is probably not right. You're talking about earnest money, but just this past week is the first time I actually put up earnest money. I've been doing this for not too long, but I've been doing this for like 10 months. And just last week, it's the very first time I put up any earnest money, not a dime, right? I usually have my buyers put up all the earnest money, but I had a 10K deal that's going to close. Actually, it's going to close this coming week, this Friday coming up. So I had a 10K deal that they wanted to close real fast, but the dude was tripping. He was like, I want $3,000 earnest money. I was like, God dang. Well, my buyer always put down like $2,000 earnest money. And this dude tripping anyway. So I was like, shoot, let me be the one to put down earnest money. Because he was like, how do I know you going to buy my property, da-da-da. He didn't believe that I can buy the property. So I was like, shoot, let me go put my own money up. And then, that way he ain't tripping about earnest money and nothing bad happens where he's trying to back out of the deal. So that's the only reason I put earnest money up. Other than that, I've never put earnest money up. I got other deals I haven't put earnest money up on and nothing like that. So earnest money shouldn't be a roadblock, because in reality, you ain't got to have earnest money. In reality, you do need earnest money, but you can get a deal done without earnest money. And you can put whatever amount of earnest money that the seller would agree on. So if a seller agreed that, hey, let's just do $10 earnest money, it's whatever. Sometimes I got $100. Most times I put $100. Unless the seller want more. Like I say, this one seller wanted $3,000 earnest money. I gave it to him. I was able to do that because I've done many deals with no earnest money. Right? I was able to put the $3,000 because I just did an 8K deal where I didn't put up any earnest money. So, don't let earnest money hold you back. It's easier to make more money once you get your first deal. It seems like, I think it's a mental thing, man. Like these deals was out there when I had no deal. These deals was out there when I had no deal, right? It's a mental thing. Once you get that first deal, now you all in. Now you like, ooh, let me do that again, right? And that's when you start doing stuff that create deals, right? Those deals was already out there. It just took you, it take you getting in the game and it take you learning more. That's just like, there's things I know now that I didn't know 6 months ago, right? So I'm like, dang, I need to go back and try some of these areas out again that I tried 6 months ago, because now I know what I know now. I can do deals over there. I know how to talk people down. I know how to get, I got more buyers, so I got better buyers. So these, buyers would be able to buy stuff that other buyers wouldn't. I did a deal like that like a month ago where it was like it's a person I had talked to like back in September where I didn't have nothing but like one or two buyers, and it's like I didn't have anybody that wanted to buy it. I didn't know how to find anybody that wanted to buy it. Well, I met a new buyer, and then I was like, oh shoot, I remember that property I was trying to get back in September. I called that dude back up. And then, bam, the new buyer wanted it. They could make it work. They actually bought it from me for $82,000. And then they went and they fixed it up. It was like, I think 10, 15K in rehab. And then they went and put it on the market for $150. God, they made a killing, man. So I mean, you just gotta find the right buyers, man. Some buyers, I don't know what they be thinking, but other buyers be out there making money. I don't know. You just gotta find the buyers that work. Find as many buyers you can, but find the buyers that work for what you bring it to the table. You finding leads, don't think those leads are not good leads. You just think you ain't found the right buyer yet. Sometimes the leads are bad, but a lot of times if you bringing in leads, you can sell them to somebody. You just got to find that right somebody. So that's one thing I learned. So I text more than 100 people a day. I text at least 300 to 400 people a day. I'm trying to get to 1,000. My real goal, what I need to be texting is 4,000 a day. That's where I need to be texting. But my goal, like, I want to start doing 1,000 starting like this week. I want to start getting to 1,000, right? So bam, that's what I want to get to. I want to get to 1,000 leads text. I need to get my computer charger real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get my computer charger real quick. Hold on. Hey, I need to get my computer charger. Oh, my bad. Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. My computer about to die. So gotta get this charger. I was doing something on my computer. I don't want this thing to die. But anyways, y'all got questions? Yeah, I'm giving away free game. Yeah, I mean, on June 3rd, which June 3rd is my birthday actually. On June 3rd, I closed a 20K deal, and I would have been made by June 3rd. I would have been made. I think it's like hold on, 22. I've been made 118,000 or 100 and yeah, I think it's 118,000. It's either 118,000 or 108,000. I know it's gonna put me over the 100K mark. So on my birthday, June 3rd, I go over the 100K mark wholesaling my first year. I think by the end of my first year, I should be at like 150K, or I'll probably be maybe a little bit more than that. So at the end of my first year, I probably make 150. I may get up to 200. Right? I hope I do. But anyway, so yeah, man. So I think that's gonna be pretty big for me. I want it to make at least I want it to get to the 100K mark. Have those 6 figures. I already got everything lined up. Basically, just we need all your info to get a lawyer. So I don't know what that was, but anyways, so once I get bread for my first deal, which will be soon, I'll shoot you an email, some advice. Yeah, man. So, I mean, really, whatever you did, get your first deal, I would double down on it, if you feel good about it. Like, I got my first deal through text messaging, so I just kind of double down on text messaging. So that's kind of what I did in order to get, my next deal. And then I kept doing text messaging, and then I kept getting deals. So I was like, shoot, let me start another way of bringing in leads, which was cold calling. So that's what I did. So that 100K is the real deal. The next year you'll be 350. Dude, yeah, I want to do 350, man. So shoot, I want to do 350, no doubt, man. I'm thinking from January to December. From January to December, I may do 350. Like January of this year to the December of this year, I'll be have done 350,000, no doubt. I think I'll be able to get there. 2021 will be $100,000. $350,000. But anyway, so just let you know your schedule, bro. Like. You glued to nah, I'm definitely not glued to my computer 24/7. But what I do is I wake up in the morning, I get ready, I go work out, and then I go to work because at my job I got like a duty in the morning where I got to get there earlier than everybody else. So I go and do that, and then my first period is my planning period because I'm a teacher. So it's like 100. It's like 100 minutes or something like that, or close to something like that. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm there. I'm following up on my leads in Podio. I'm texting people. That's what I'm doing during my planning period. Then I go to my classes, second, third, and fourth period. I'm teaching during the day, and then when I get time, if I get time to sit down, I'm texting people or whatever. It's just a push of a button. So it's really not that big of a deal to be texting people, because it's just like a push of a button. And then when somebody texts back on Lead Sherpa, it only kick back the people who are actually interested, right? Every now and then somebody slide through the cracks who's not interested or didn't respond with like a natural response. But bam, I'll text them back like I'm just typing on the computer or whatever. But anyway, so then after school, I go home. On my way home, I usually have like 2 or 3 people I need to call back from my text messaging during the day. I call those people back on my way home or whatever. Bam, I get home. If I need to send out a contract, I go ahead and send out a contract. And then once I'm home, I'm chilling with my fam. That's about it. I'm chilling with them. I may like tell them, hey, I need to go make a call, go call somebody, maybe lock up a deal or something. If I didn't finish my Podio follow-ups, I go finish my Podio follow-ups for a little bit. I'm just sitting around chilling. The computer may be right there, and I'm just tapping a button to text, I'm just chilling, talking, watching TV, and hitting the button to text, Or if I'm cold calling, I may go back in the room. Well, I used to do this. I don't hardly do this no more. I go back in the room for like an hour or 2 hours and just cold call, right? And then after I'm done cold calling, I'm just done for the day. I come and I hang out with my fam, So that's kind of how my day work. Most time I'm working or hanging out with people, but I just be texting, right? I just be hitting a button. People don't even realize most time that I'm just sitting there hitting a button. And then people texting back, I just type. And that's the thing, man. A lot of times people are on their phone like all day. People be on their phone on IG, be on their phone talking to their friends. I just be on the phone talking to people who want to sell their property. So it's like, do you work all day? I don't know, because, I don't sit and text my friends. I don't sit here be, doing stuff all day on IG or doing stuff all day on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. I just be texting people who want to sell their property. So I just be on my phone just as much as everybody else be on their phone. It's just that I'm doing my business on my phone. That's the difference. So just closed 10K deal. Wanted to learn how to create a system. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. And we chop it up, man. Because I'm still learning myself, man. I ain't got all the answers, but I do know whatever. I'm doing deals. That's all I know. I'm making money. That's all I know. And, there's people out there that do a lot more than me, but I just want to share with y'all what I do. But anyway, so I'm asking about your daily routine because I'm about to start a wholesaling course, and I would like to see if I could be a full-time agent and do wholesaling part-time. I don't know, man. I don't know too much about being an agent, but I don't know. I actually was going to be an agent before I started doing wholesaling, but then I got my first deal. My cousin called me about wholesaling, and I was like, shoot, I can't let him start wholesaling before me. So I started wholesaling. I got my first deal, and when I got that first deal, I was like, sure, I ain't worried about no agent stuff. So that's kind of what I did. So what's up, bro? I pulled a few lists, just need to skip them and start. Yeah, no doubt, man. Pull a list, skip, and start texting, man. The deals are out there waiting on you. So I admire your work because you don't seem like you out there living above. Yeah, definitely ain't out here living above my means, man. You gotta believe that. Sometimes I'm guilty of living too far below my means. Is a problem I have. I need to learn how to actually, use money. Especially in my business. It's like, I don't use enough money in my business. I could be scaling, I could be doing stuff, but I don't do it nearly as much as I should. So do you train your VAs? Yeah, I train my VAs. I actually got like documents for them, videos for them, and stuff like that. So I train my VAs, and I actually try to do a weekly call with them. So I talk to them, on a weekly call. I have like scoreboards for them. So they have to keep track of the stuff that they do, and they send it to me. We go back and forth on emails and stuff like that. So Yeah, I train my VAs. So today I ended up actually going out to a trustee's house. Now I have a possible lead. That's what's up, man. No doubt. What do you look for? What type of property? So, I look for the kind of properties that my buyers like. Some buyers like almost anything in certain areas, and then other buyers like, got to be at least 3 bedrooms, got to be at least 1.5 bath. It got to be built after 1950. So some buyers want that kind of stuff. So I shop for what the buyers want, right? Long as you shop for what your buyers want, once you find that property, you got somebody that want to buy it. So only thing you got to do is bring it to them. It's like, hey, this is what you was looking for. Here it is right here. How much you willing to pay for it? Or give them a price to pay for it, and then see where they go from there. I think that's a big thing that a lot of new people don't get, is that, hey, find the buyers, man. Find the people with the money first. And then once you find the people with the money, go shopping for what they looking for, right? Because a lot of people just going to the store and going and just, shopping for stuff and finding properties. And then it's like, oh crap, I need to find somebody that want this property. Well, there's no need to texting people when you ain't got nobody that will want to buy that property, right? So I was doing that when I first started, but then I was like, dang, I just realized nobody want to buy any of these properties I'm texting, right? So I had a list, an old list. I was like, shoot, I need to basically throw this list away or put it in the archives right now, because I don't have anybody that would buy these type of properties, right? So I started looking for properties that my buyers want. So when I find buyers, ask them what, all about their criteria and stuff. I try to figure out exactly what they want, and then I go shopping for what they want, right? So that's kind of how I do it. Like I said, I don't know everything. I ain't perfect. I ain't, telling you that I got a golden ticket, but I'm just telling you what I do, and I'm telling you, what works for me. So when you pull a list, the list you pull is actually vacant homes. Nah, I actually pull absentee lists. Sometimes there's vacants in there, but I pull absentee list. Shoot, sometimes I pull owner occupied list. Like if it's in an area where I've done deals, I'll pull the owner occupied list. So if I do a deal in that area, I'm starting to pull everybody. Like I'm gonna keep tapping into that area until I feel like I done tapped out. So how does it feel seeing six figures sitting in your account such a short period? It ain't sitting in my account, man. I had to pay out, man. So I'm a regular guy, dude. I had debt. I went to college, had debt, did stupid stuff, got stupid debt. So I had to pay off all my debt and stuff like that, man. Money just don't get to sit around. So yeah, man, gotta pay off all that stuff. It was a bunch of stupid stuff and just getting above water, man. Like I said, I'm just a regular guy, man. I come from a place where I went to college, and shoot, I sent more money to my mama than my mama sent to me. So, I ain't got, I'm just saying, I did a lot of stupid stuff, man. I didn't know about money. I didn't know about, loans and stuff like that. I just did a lot of stupid stuff, mess up my credit, get into a bunch of stupid debt. So all this money I made, I paid that junk off, and now I'm able to save money, and now I'm able to stack up money and do stuff and stuff like that. My main goal is to, buy some multifamily in order to create cash flow eventually. So that's my goal. So I'm just gonna keep the wholesaling business going, and then use the money from that to buy stuff that bring me passive income. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, man. What's up? What's up, Samantha? How you doing? But yeah, I think my main thing that I've been doing lately is I'm trying to hire a lead manager. I think I told y'all that earlier. So I think I found somebody. So I'm gonna try to start training them this week. So we're gonna see how that go. So college loans, yeah, college loans the worst debt, and other stupid loans where you just getting loans just because, or getting credit cards just because, and you increasing the limit just because. So just stupid stuff, man, that I did that you just gotta go back and pay off and fix all the dumb stuff that I did so I can move on and do stuff the right way. So money was never meant to sit. It was meant to move. Yeah, no doubt, man. A lot of people talk about that. Making your money work for you, putting your money to work and stuff like that. Um, yeah, say this lives, bro. Yeah, I put them on YouTube, no doubt. I put these lives on YouTube. I just put all my stuff on YouTube. I want to do these lives on YouTube. I'm getting close to that thousand subscribers on YouTube. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm just gonna go straight to YouTube and just do my lives on YouTube, and we'll do the same thing, but just be on YouTube. I kind of just like to, keep all these videos on YouTube. It's just easy for me that way. I'm not real tech savvy and stuff like that. So, but anyway, so just completed my freshman year, party, both semester, and you do. Oh my God, 17K in debt already, man. Whew. Sometimes I wish I would have dropped out of college, but hey, you keep going, man. Do your thing. But sometimes it's like, man, what if I would have just dropped out? I would end up better. Because that was right when everything was crashing. Maybe I would have got into real estate then, bought me a property, or started wholesaling then, or something like that. I think about that a lot. Got another YouTube video on the way. Yeah, man. I'm going to try to make more YouTube videos, especially if y'all hit me up with some questions or hit me up and say, hey, look, can you make a video about this or that? I'll definitely try to make the video, dropping out, get my license from the president. Nah, man, I want to say, don't follow your dreams, but follow your dreams. I'm just saying, don't do stupid stuff is what I'm saying. Follow your dreams. Just don't do stupid stuff. You can finish out, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So, it's just not for everybody. So, yeah. But anyways, I market most of Florida, Ohio. I may start marketing Georgia again in June. JV a few deals. Yeah, man, no doubt. I heard Florida is hot. Ohio, definitely everybody going to Ohio. But I haven't tried Ohio yet. So you don't need your license. I wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Oh yeah, you really don't need your license. But when you do get your license, I heard you have to tell people, hey, I'm a licensed agent or whatever. You have to go by these different like rules and stuff like that as an agent, right? So I don't know. I never got my license, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, for sure. So wish I had skipped college and went to a real estate license. In wholesaling. Yeah. Hindsight's 2020, but yeah, man. So when do you think you'll hit six figures if you haven't already? So June 3rd is supposed to hit. June 3rd, I hit six figures, no doubt. So I think I'm at 76. I think I'm at 76, and then I got a 10K deal that's gonna close Friday. So I'll be at 86, and then I got an 8K deal that's gonna close that next Monday, May 31st, and that'll put me at 94. Then I got a 20K deal, which is gonna put me at what, 114? Yeah. So I'll be at 114 by June 3rd. And then I got some more deals coming after that. I got another 10K deal, got another 6K deal, a 5K deal, another 5K deal, So I got a couple of deals coming. So yeah, it's going good, man. But like I said, everything could be better. So do you JV? If so, let me know. Can possibly bring you deals. Yeah, you can bring me deals, man. I'm willing to work with people. I really haven't JV but with one person. I've only JV with one person, so I really don't JV too much on deals. I'm mainly working on my own, stuff like that. But I'm open to JV. I just don't, I just ain't mess with nobody that hard to get into a deal with them. So, but I'm open to the JVing, just haven't done it. So what method you get your most deals, texting or cold calling? I would say texting. I say I get most of my deals from texting, probably mainly because I'm doing the texting, right? So it was like if I was doing the cold calling, I may get more deals. If my VAs was texting, then I may be better. I'm just doing better than my VAs. I think that's the only reason, really. So do you ever go visiting? No, I really don't visit any properties. I can't remember the last time I visited a property on a deal that I did. Trying to think of that. When the last time I visited a property? Can't remember the last time I visited one of the properties, man. I usually send my buyers out. I got like a handful of buyers, and I know them. I send them out when these deals come. I send them to the properties most of the time. So can't remember the last time I've been to a property. I can't remember the last time I've been to a property that I actually did a deal on. Now I do go on appointments, and then sometimes it don't work out. But one that actually closed, I can't remember the last time I did that. I do got a property that's about to go into contract. I did go out and see the property on that one, but it's in the work. I'm thinking I may be able to get it under contract. So, but anyways, that's what I'm struggling with, finding picture takers so that I don't have to. Yeah, I send my buyers out to the property, or you can get the seller to take pictures of the property. I actually got a document that tells the seller all the pictures they need to take of the property. So I can send them that document, or I can send them that list and say, hey, look, take all these pictures and email them to me, right? Send it to this email. So bam, that's kind of a good way to get pictures of the property without you going out. Do you feel as though you're leaving money on the table at times on some deals? Yeah, I do feel like I'm leaving just a little, not a lot, but you can't be way too sure, about what you're actually leaving on the table. I try to squeeze everything I can out, but then again, you can always do better, or at least I feel like I can do better. So how do you feel about realtors trying to stop people from selling? Yeah, realtors and wholesalers are kind of opposed to each other, at least for the most part. Some realtors are cool about it, but hey, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. Do you find your deals from Prop Screen? Yeah, I go on Prop Screen and I pull a list. That's where I get my list from. Flipman said about 90% of people check their text messages within like 10 seconds or something like that. So it definitely does work. Yeah, I think text messaging work because even when I don't get like deals, people still like reply. They reply with crazy stuff, but they always seem to reply. A bunch of people seem to reply. So definitely text messaging work. So do you use text blast? I text people through Lead Sherpa. Lead Sherpa is what I use to text. I don't know if that's the best system. I'm still looking out there for other systems. Some of y'all who texting now, let me know what y'all think. What's the best text messaging system? Like I said, I use Lead Sherpa, but they charge like $400, and then they charge per text. So it gets crazy when you charge them per text and charging a big fee like that. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna see. Maybe I'll switch, maybe I won't. But then you gotta pay each month for those Twilio numbers. So I'm paying money to hold the phone numbers. I'm paying money to text, and I'm paying money to just as a basic subscription fee. So it's crazy, man. So I don't know. But as long as I'm making money, I guess I need to still keep doing my thing. Do you know anyone who's willing to go half on Prop Screen Call Tools? So I actually split Call Tools and Prop Screen with somebody. So I've already found somebody to split Call Tools and Prop Screen with. So that's what I do to lower my costs. And I split Lead Sherpa. So, kind of lower my costs in that way. So I'm not paying everything. But anyway, so yeah, hit somebody up that you see on this live or whatever, or hit somebody up in some wholesaling groups, or hit somebody up, that's on these different YouTube lives or whatever, and try to see if you can talk to somebody, that's willing to split stuff. So have you looked into Sean Terry text system? I haven't looked into Sean Terry text system, but I do watch a lot of Sean Terry videos because I think Sean Terry is the godfather, man. All these people who's wholesaling, most of them getting their stuff from Sean Terry. So, yeah. Hey, John Jay said he'll split with you. I guarantee it's a lot of people who got Prop Screen right now that'll split with you because, they paying and they going to have the system anyway. So, if I got it anyways, I might as well split it with you and we both come up. So, yeah, that's always an option. So what's up, average user, man? What's up? So yeah, just talking about like my systems and what I'm doing. Are you in it? Oh, okay. My systems and what I'm doing, man. Just a big thing for me this week, trying to get a lead manager and trying to get them trained. Like I said, right now I'm building on all my systems and trying to have everything written down That way I ain't just flying by the seat of my pants. So I can really just scale it and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I know some of y'all out there already done that. So like I said, you got good systems, or you got any systems and stuff you willing to share, hit me up. Because like I said, I'm learning just like everybody else. I just happen to be doing deals while I'm learning. That's one thing. It's like you ain't got to know everything before you start doing deals. You can start doing deals and learning at the same time. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm learning how to create systems and just doing stuff at the same time. So Carlton Sheets is the GOAT. I really hadn't even checked out Carlton Sheets, man. So yeah, I probably should check them out. But yeah, I'll be watching Sean Terry. Who else I watch? I watch Sean Terry. I watch Flipman. I watch King Kong. I listen to his cold call role play, stuff like that. So those are the people that I really mess with. So I need to start taking more action because I'm not taking enough action. Yeah, no doubt, average user, man. I've been posting lately on IG a lot of stuff about taking action, personal development. And that's my thing, man. I was like looking around, not doing much. And then once I start investing in personal development, when I say investing, I was just reading audiobooks, right? And they were free because like I'll create an account with Audible with one email and then get 2 books for free and then create another account, So, but yeah, so I would listen to a lot of books about personal development, and that's what led me to being able to take action and stuff like that. So just when you start getting better as a person, you start developing and listening to business books and all that stuff, you just feel good about jumping in. So so why would a lead manager or a VA work with you for low pay when you could steal your leads? No, so I'm gonna use a lead manager, just somebody that I know, that I trust, that really is looking to work. Somebody I know I could trust. They looking to work. Stuff like that. So I'm hiring them on. They work hard. I know they gonna work hard. They always work hard. They always honest, stuff like that. So I ain't even worried about that. So yeah, you gotta trust people. You gotta trust people. You want to grow. Businesses trust people every day, right? So you just do your thing, follow your procedures, keep on your business, monitor people, just like you do everything else, and everything should be straight. So I love Carlton Sheets. That's how I got interested in real estate. Yeah, man, I gotta go check out Carlton Sheets. I don't even know who he is. I mean, I haven't seen any of the videos or nothing. So I'll go check him out. Smyrna, Marietta, okay. But anyways, yeah, I need to go check out Carlton Sheets. I think Flipman talked about Carlton Sheets and Ron LeGrand or something like that. I don't even know who that is. So, but anyways, like I said, I don't know everybody. I'm just still trying to learn everybody. So a lot of y'all in the Atlanta area, man. That's what's up. This summer I'm gonna have a lot of free time, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get up with some people and talk about real estate, or talk about systems and stuff. Some of y'all, like I said, got better systems and stuff like that. Y'all can help me out. So book recommendations, yeah, maybe we'll end this IG with book recommendations. So the books I recommend, like I've been putting some stuff, but the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is really good, man. So the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is really good. David Allen, Getting Things Done, is really good. David Allen, Getting Things Done is really good, man. Helped me with trying to get stuff done and stuff like that. Grant Cardone, 10X. Grant Cardone, 10X, man, that'll get you, you'll be ready to go. Like, dude, that 10X will get you ready to go. All right, let me answer this question. Do you text your leads? Yeah, I text my leads. Do you copy any? Yeah, I follow a little bit of a script when I text people. If you send me your email address, DM me and say you want the text message script, I'll send you the text message script. That's for anybody. So Carlton Sheets is old school, early 90s. He died. Oh shoot, dang. So I appreciate you, man. Just getting in the game, learning how to start. Yeah, no doubt, man. Just getting in the game, learning how to start. Like I say, I'm making money, but I'm still learning. But anyway, so books, the E-Myth Revisited for people who like already doing the business. It's just talking about how you should work on the business. You should work on the business, not in the business. You gotta put systems together, and as much as your business relying on you, then your business basically, is non-existent. But anyway, so yeah, the E-Myth Revisited. Like I said, 10X. Another like good life book is, I don't say life book, but a book called Unscripted. Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. Unscripted is a book that it just go through and talk about, you. And I think this is one thing I struggle with. Like, I live in a scripted life. Like, I always lived a scripted life. Like, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job. And I was working my job for years, right? In this regular old scripted life, following everything that they always told me. And then it was like, dang, like my friend sent me a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read it. I was still like, this is trash. What this guy talking about? But I had to read it over and over and over and over and over again to finally start breaking through my brain of what this guy was talking about. So to be in the scripted life and to get off script is really hard, right? To get it once you, and I felt good about what I was doing. Like, when I became a teacher, I was like, shoot, I made it. Like, where I'm from, if you became a teacher, you made it. Like, dude, if you became a teacher where I'm from, like, that's it. You made it. You the man. People like, dang, this guy, he done made it. He a teacher, right? So, shoot, I feel good about myself being a teacher. I was teacher of the year. I was coaching basketball. I was coach of the year, stuff like that. So, I was good, man. But it's like to go from being on the script, then try to say, hey, I'm finna go off script, right? Because my thing was, I'm looking around like, dude, I got people in my life that ain't living the life that I want them to live. And I can't just keep teaching and living this regular life if I want them to live the life I want them to live. So now it's like, shoot, I gotta do this thing. Like, I gotta be the one to go get it, right? I gotta be the one. I gotta go hunt and I gotta go kill something and I gotta drag it back home to change life for all these people, for the people that I want life to be changed for. Like, I got to go get it. And that's kind of what my mindset shifted to, listening to personal development books and stuff like that. Yeah, Richest Man in Babylon is another good book. Think and Grow Rich, like everybody talk about Think and Grow Rich. I'm just trying to think about some ones that people really don't talk about nearly as much. Books that'll help you out. I can't think of hardly any other books that really help me out. Can't think of too many more off the top of my head, but I know it's a lot of other books, man. I listen to a ton of books. A really good book called The Wealthy Gardener. When I was delivering pieces last year, I listened to a book called The Wealthy Gardener. It's a really good book, man. It's a really good book. Just a life book. The Wealthy Gardener is a real good life book. Yeah, The Compound Effect, man. The Compound Effect is ridiculous. Never Split the Difference. Yep. Millionaire Next Door. Yeah, read all that. But dude, I'm telling you, the Wealthy Gardener, it's a good book right there. The Wealthy Gardener is a good life book. So yeah. For all you people trying to wholesale, that book that I posted earlier this week, if you can't wholesale after this, I got nothing for you. Like, that book right there is the real deal. Like, he go through and break down everything. Like, yeah, if you can't wholesale after this, I got nothing for you. It's a legit book. That dude break down everything, give you everything you need to really get out there and wholesale. So I listened to his book too when I was delivering pieces. I listened to a lot of books when I was delivering pieces last year. But anyway, so I'm trying to think of any other books that I read. I told y'all about a book, Turning Pro. But another book, Good to Great. Good to Great is another book that's really good. Good to Great, good is the enemy of great, stuff like that. So That was another good book that I read. That was really good. So, but yeah, man, all those books are really good. Like I said, when you get into personal development, and even not just listen to book, but listen to podcasts as well. So, I listen to podcasts all the time. Of course, I listen to Bigger Pockets podcast. I listen to Tim Ferriss podcast. I started listening to podcasts all in, which helps a lot. It's some big time wholesaling dudes doing a podcast called All In. I listen to King Kong podcast. He do the cold calling stuff. I listen to all his cold calling podcast stuff like that. So that's kind of what I do on podcasts. So and I'm always listening to that stuff, man. You know, when I'm driving to work, when I'm sitting around, when I'm doing anything, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to books, trying to learn, trying to get better and stuff like that. So another good book, The 12-Week Year. The 12-Week Year is another good book. It just talks about how you set goals. You know, talks about, hey, shorten your time frame up to 12 weeks. Give yourself 12 weeks to do something. It's like, give yourself 12 weeks to get your first deal, right? Now, what you're gonna need to do to get that first deal in 12 weeks. Well, I'm gonna need to, text this many people a day, or I'm gonna need to, call this many people a day, or I need to pull this many leads, every week or something like that. So I need to set up a Podio. I need to set up, prop stream or something like that. So yeah, the 12-week year is a real good one, man. And if you track your stuff, and stick to that stuff, and then once you get to the end of that 12 week, now you're able to look and review. Like, people be looking to do stuff and it'll be the end of the year and you still ain't got no deal. You still ain't done nothing. But if you go in 12 weeks and say, hey, look, I'm gonna see where I'm at the end of this 12 weeks, and you look and you're like, you ain't done nothing. It's like, dude, get up off your butt and do something. And now you start on your next 12 weeks and see if you can hold yourself accountable and keep track of everything. It was another book that just came to mind. The Four Disciplines of Execution. Yeah, the Four Disciplines of Execution is another good book. It just talks about, hey, talks about lead measure and lag measures. So the lead measures is like, let's say if you was trying to lose weight, the lead measures is how many calories are you taking in, how many times are you working out, how many steps did you get in a day. Those are lead measures, like those things that you can affect. You eat the food, you put the calories in your body, right? You determine how many steps you take. You get up and you walk. Like, you determine how many days a week you work out or what workouts you do and stuff like that. So those are lead measures, things you can actually impact. So you impact how many people you text. You impact how many people you call. You able to impact that stuff. People are like, oh, what do I got to do to get a deal? What do you got to do to get a deal? Impact the stuff that you can impact, right? You can impact how many people you texting. You can impact how many people you calling. You can impact all that stuff, but you can't impact the fact that the deal gonna close, right? Because people may back out, stuff may happen, and stuff like that. So you got to control the controllables, right? You gotta hold yourself accountable, right? That put me in mind of another book, Extreme Ownership, right? Extreme Ownership is another good book. Like, you got to hold yourself accountable. You hold yourself accountable to do certain things every single day, right? And you hold yourself accountable and, follow what you're supposed to follow, then deals going to happen, right? Deals just start happening when you start holding yourself accountable and doing what you're supposed to do. Deals just start happening. So has anyone heard close the deal? Has anyone here closed the deal? I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people here that closed the deals. We got a lot of people in here who, built systems out, closed deals, did a lot of stuff. So, yeah. I can't remember how many deals I closed so far. Got to be somewhere in between 15 and 20. Got to be somewhere in between maybe 15 deals, something like that. Around 15, between 15 and 20 deals is what I've closed. But, like I said, it's not about me. It's about just trying to do stuff, staying active, man. That's the biggest thing. Like, you stay active and you start running into stuff. I think Brent Daniels is right. Like, TTP. The more you talk to people, it's just going to happen. Like, Texting people, talking to people, cold calling, talking to people, talking to everyday people when you going on your job or whatever, or you wherever you at, just talking to people, just talk to as many people as you can. Just TTP. Talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. And that's the way you get deals, man. That's the way you get deals. Like I said, you just keep talking to people. It's like the more you contact people, the more likely you are to run into deals. And it just seems like the more I text people, the more deals I get, right? Because I'm TTPing. The more I talk to people, the more deals I get. It's just TTPing, man. Just keep talking to people. It's like, that's just what I do. Even the people that's like, they may hit me back and say, hey, I'm interested in selling my property, and I text them back and they don't say nothing. It's like I'm start calling the people. Like I just start calling them, and then they pick up their phone. Next thing you know, they may be interested in selling. So it's just trying to talk to as many property owners as you can. Like people are out there selling their property. You just got to talk to them. You just got to get in contact with them. So call, text, just have a conversation of, some sort. You just got to have a conversation of some sort. That's right. Just talk to the people, man. Like you talk to people, like I was telling y'all about that deal earlier. It's like, dude, I said nothing special. I asked the person what they interested in selling. They said yes. I asked them, they told me how much they wanted. I asked them would they be able to do another amount. They said yes, right? I asked them for their email. They sent me their email, right? I asked them when they would like to close. They told me when they would like to close. And now I'm just sending them over a contract. See what happens, right? So that it may work, it may not work. I've been on this live where a 20K deal come in, 20K deals go out, right? So you just gotta TTP, talk to as many people as you can. I'm telling you, that's just kind of how this game works. But anyways, it's 9:08. 9:08. We got 17 people in here. That's pretty big. Hey, y'all, 17 people. Go to my YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, go look up Byron Scott Wholesale or Byron Scott Real Estate. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to and share. 17 people ought to share me out on IG right now, man. Share me out on IG. Go find something on my page. Share it out to all the people that you know. Share me on Facebook. All that stuff. Share me out. I can help somebody. You never know who out there who's trying to hustle and get that stuff, right? So, go share, go subscribe. Like I said, when I get 1,000 people on YouTube, I'm going to be straight on YouTube doing this. And hit me up, man. You got questions, stuff like that, hit me up. I'll try to hit you back, no doubt. But anyways, it's about that time. I'm finna get off this thing, go hang out with my fam, get ready for tomorrow. Got to get up and go to work. So, hit me up, man. And until next time, and next Sunday we'll be back 8 o'clock. Next Sunday 8 o'clock we'll be back. But until next time, I got to get out of here on y'all. I wish I could stay and talk all night, but gotta go. Hey, appreciate this the sub. Go to YouTube and sub. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate everything. Like I said, hit me up if you got questions. I'll try to help you out. Until next time, peace.